Hey y'all, hey, it's Intuitive Queen Shar. Happy Monday afternoon. I'm at home actually. I was at work, and the air conditioning in the building. Oh, first of all, thank you, Lord, for waking me up this morning. I pray everybody's doing well. I'm finishing the rest of my shift up at home because the air conditioning was not working in the building, and the building is relatively new. So we don't know, but I know I haul tail when they said go home at 10:30. So I'm here waiting for my lead to come back from lunch in a meeting. So I thought I would give y'all a message. I had to laugh when I heard his last name, which is Hill. It's a private joke between me and one of the ladies on here. I said, here we go. All happy because I'm home. And for you all, I have this tablet actually propped up on a new bottle of Lysol. Do not get alarmed. My house is extremely sanitary. My cat just, that's the Arthur's being Arthur. Don't I'm not nasty. We ain't nasty over here. Yeah, I know. Okay. Y'all, anyway, so y'all, it's a lot going on. This is for my feminines or for a man who's in a same-sex relationship. I'm hearing a lot of direct messages. Somebody wants you to know something. And I also got the hidden truth here. Somebody's embarrassed about something. Y'all, it is like super embarrassing. Okay, I'll tell you the reason why they chose this karmic is because they were freaky. They would do things you would never even imagine. And that somebody's person has a sex addiction. I'm hearing that this person, and I don't want to be graphic, this karmic has a best friend that's way more attractive than them, and the masculine had the hots for her. And this female karmic was so insecure, so low self-esteem until she let them. They had threesomes, and I think that's when they were much younger, and now the shame is there. If you go over to Queen Shark Collective, I'm gonna tell them how you humped blah blah blah. Well, what does that say about you, ma'am? What does that say about you? And they watched. Or this person, this masculine, one of his friends humped the karmic while he watched. It was freaky. Do you understand me? And they're older and more mature, and well, they're older. Leave the mature part out, and they're embarrassed. They're embarrassed. Hold on. Give you a couple of messages from here. Something about peaches. Someone's name could be Terry. Also Donovan, Dylan. Here's some D's here. Terry for sure. Something about vanilla wafers. I don't know why. If somebody made a banana pudding recently, but I'm saying vanilla wafers, that could be the person's favorite cookie. I'm just doing this, okay? Also, the color purple. I know it's on Tubi, but that has nothing to do with this reading. Maybe the karmic felt like Miss Seeley. Maybe she felt unworthy. Maybe Danny Glover treated her like Mr. did. Yeah. Yes. I'm hearing the name Jesse. Okay. Also Rick. Okay. Also Tracy and Jerry. I'm just separating these. I only got a couple of minutes because he's going to his 2:00 meeting, then coming back, and we can log on together. But I just wanted to let you know somebody's embarrassed, y'all. Like, I'm sorry, I can't deal with you. You done let. Come on, I can't. I'm sorry. I can't. The hell no. You a pervert. I know people do stuff behind closed doors, but you actually let your friend hump your woman. You actually screwed your woman's best friend, and they watch, and y'all made video. I'm not dealing with you. You a nasty ass. And I'm not approved whatsoever. I get down when I need to get down. Ain't none of my men ever complain. Yeah, Big Shark, Queen Shark, get down. She put it down, okay? But what I'm not going to do is bring my best friend over here and let my man hump her. And I sit there. Come on, that's some Diddy shit. That's some nasty ass Diddy shit. Diddy ain't the only one. He the one that got caught. A lot of people do that stuff. And hey, if it's you, that's your thing. But it ain't for me. Something embarrassing. I just heard polar opposites. You and this person are definitely astrologically polar opposites. Let's just say Virgo and Gemini. Yeah. But that don't mean nothing, because some of the people who've been my own element, Earth, have done me dirty. Treaches, don't start that, son, okay? Every time I get on video, you want to open the cabinet. Go ahead, let me do your favor. Get in there. He'll lock himself in the cabinet and can't get out. And I'll hear him knocking from the inside. I said, I hope you don't do that when I'm at work one day, because you're going to be stuck in that cabinet all day, sir. I can't be on here long, y'all. I'm going to try to come back later. Somebody's birthday is on the 14th. I'm also seeing 526. That could be somebody's address. So I'm going to give you a couple of confessions from this person. They're embarrassed for you to find out. All right? Just a couple, then I got to get back on. I just want to come over and say, okay, wow. Well, you know what? I'm going to make these three jumped out. You saw them? And the first message says, I feel you even though we're apart. Absolutely. This is a soul tie. Oh, don't start the shit phone. This is a soul tie right here. And I already told you all, if this is a soul twin, you can feel them. I remember when me and my twin, before we reconciled, his energy was so heavy. It was like he was walking with me. I'll never forget. I was going to the train literally 3 days before we reconciled. That was last year. And I said, I could feel him. It was like he was walking with me. I said, you going to work with me? He said, right on your heels. I heard it, right on your heels. Yeah. So it's real. Real. Next one says, oh, I know I messed up everything. They know. They know they was a hoe. They know they was a lying ass hoe. I'm going to keep it real today, y'all, okay? They know. They know. They know. And they're too embarrassed to come back to you. Next message says, I wish things could be different. They want the old, before you found out who they were, that relationship back. They wanted y'all, and they want to be away from this karmic situation. They want the truth to come out. They want forgiveness. They want y'all to be together. This ain't everybody's story. Y'all already know that, right? Some of them ain't no damn good. They still be in the hole and they ain't gonna never change. Somebody's just turning 60 years old or born in 1960. I just saw 60. That could be June. Born in June. I just heard missionary. So somebody is, okay, I'm going to be an adult here. Somebody, I don't know if the missionary position was too boring for them, and maybe that's why they was out there with this person, but I just heard missionary. Hey, do your thing. Do your thing, boo. We all grown on here. Y'all know what the missionary position is. It's the regular. Hold on, this flipped. This one flipped. And it says, oh, wow. I regret lot. I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. I told you this person was a liar. Come on, phone. Come on now. They said, I regret lying to you. This is a good person who messed up. This is not that evil energy. This is a good person who messed up. They want you back. I'm going to say it again till I can't say it no more. I'm reading for two collectives, for two energies. One is a horrible monster. Another one is a good person and they messed up and they regret lying to you. Okay? But this person has a secret. I don't know how you would take it. We can't change things we done 30 years ago. There's some dumb stuff I done. Believe it or not, Queen Shar done some dumb stuff. I was messing with this dude who was messing with this lady. And I had the nerve to go over his house and she was out of town. And at midnight, he gonna talk about, do you hear a car pulling up? I said, wait, what? When is the last time you talked to this chick? Oh, about 9 hours ago. She was in New York. So that's more than enough time to come home, drive home, and catch me in her house with the guy. So I done some dumb stuff. Not dumb. I mean, that was the only instance, something like that. But what I'm saying is mistakes can be made. There are things I done when I was younger. Come on now. Come on. Finances, maxing out credit cards, paying rent late. Come on. I was young and dumb. I thought I was really bright. But that's what experience teach you not to do it the next time. Okay? Y'all know I keep it real on here. Everybody on here that made a mistake, so don't act like I'm the only one. I hear the name Horace, Horace. Okay. Also some more H's. Somebody's name begins with the letter H. Heather, Hillary, Hank, Henry, Hawkins, all the H's, okay? All right, y'all, let me go. I love you all to the moon and back. If you want a personal reading, send me an email at intuitivequeenshar@gmail.com, and I got you. You can either get a video. I really don't mind the telephone readings because you can actually talk to me, or either a document reading where I type up the reading and send it to you in a Word document. Either one you can keep forever, except for the phone reading. That's the only thing that's you don't have anything to refer back to unless you take notes. But yeah, I have my Google Voice number now. I can call. It's not my personal cell number, so that's fair. But you all take care. Forgiveness is up to you. Are you willing to hear this person tell you, "Yeah, I screwed my wife"? He married a chick. They were so nasty. He's like, "I gotta keep this woman forever." I screwed my wife's best friend. I screwed my wife's sister. I screwed an in-law. My girlfriend's best friend. All of that. I was young, I was dumb, I was drunk. I'm sorry. Could you be with somebody like that? I don't know, y'all. I don't know. But again, if it was 30 years ago, yeah. But then, the world is so small. A lot of y'all know all the same people. You know this person. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. Okay. Hold on. One moment. Okay, the name Ernest is here. Something about Peebo Bryson. You can look his birthday up and put it in the comments if you want to. Peebo Bryson. Someone's last name is Anderson. Also Denise. All right, men, what's y'all names? Come on up out of here. Arthur is here, not my sweet baby boy. There's an Arthur. They can call him Art. Okay, someone's last name is Cooper. I heard tyranny. Somebody's a tyrant. Somebody is absolutely miserable where they are, and they're making everybody in the house miserable. There's a 19, 18, 17 and 19-year-old child or children. They could have a 17, 18, 19-year-old children, something around that age range, and they see the fallout happening between mom and dad. It's funky. It's funky. It's funky, y'all. It's hot outside today. It was 100 degrees this morning. Yeah, you know how DC, we get it bad. So I'll be home for the next couple of days teleworking, and then I go back in Wednesday if the air is fixed. If not, I'll be teleworking all week. I'm home with my Arthur. That's why he's so happy to see me walking around. He's following me everywhere. He missed me when I'm gone, and y'all who have furry babies know. Let me say this. Somebody has a white cat. When I was sitting on the sofa, Arthur's orange with a little bit of white. I heard my girlfriend has a white cat. Apparently this person had some fur on them, and they were talking to a friend. Hey man, blah, blah, blah. My girlfriend has a white cat. So if there's a lady on here with an all white cat, this could be your reading. Okay, someone's last name is Mills. Mills, I see M-I-L. Million? I worked with a Million from Ethiopia. You could know someone named Million. I love him. That was my brother. He was the first one I told about my soul twin. I came to work red-faced, giddy, happy. He said, "You in a good mood this morning?" I said, "Mill, I think I met my soulmate." The first time we encountered each other and bumped into each other, it was like, I swear on my mother. I swear on my mother. And my Metro Pass and my work ID. I swear it felt like thunder, lightning. I felt like an electrical shock, and I knew. I don't know. Past lives really exist. You know that, right? I said, I know this dude. Ain't no damn way all these men I meet every day, and this one just stand out. And I will take it to my grave. I don't know what's going to happen in the future, but I do know I have identified my past life love. It's the deepest love. It is the deepest, like he said, it's in your heart. It's in your heart. It is the deepest love that it's ridiculous. Okay? I'm just going to read the top and then the bottom, and then I'm going to get off of here. And this one says, I bury myself in work to forget you. This came out yesterday. So this is a real treat. Just please stop. This is a real message. This person is trying to get overtime. They're trying to stay busy so they don't think about you. And the bottom of the deck, which is now the top, says, I will wait for a sign from you. This is the second day this card has come out. So somebody's waiting for some kind of sign from you. Something. Social media. I miss my ex. This reminds me of Johnny Blue. Something like that. They're monitoring you closely. They're looking for a sign when to come in. But again, they got something embarrassing. Part of me says, let the past be the past. The other part of me says, be careful about trusting this person. But then again, 30 years ago, ain't nothing you can do about that. Ain't nothing you can do about it. All right, they may have made a sex tape too with the threesome. I don't know. I can't watch that. Hell no. I'll be rumbling. I can't watch you stick it in nobody else. I'm sorry. I can't. I don't care how long ago it was. I'll tell you this much. If you make a tape, make sure you keep it. And I'm going to let it go right there, y'all. I'll talk to y'all later. I love you.